We are now over halfway through this year's Tour of Britain here on stage 5. With over 2,000 metres of climbing, this is going to be another hard day in the saddle. This stage starts and finishes in Stoke-on-Trent, 147 kilometres with Skoda King of the Mountains points at Cannock Chase over the Staffordshire Moors, and finally over the Tour of Britain favourite Gun Hill, where there's sure to be some really big crowds. Stoke-on-Trent event is the most popular of all of the tour rides, having attracted over 2,000 participants for the last 2 years. It gives enthusiasts the chance to test themselves over the same roads that we will have raced on just 1 week earlier. I've just passed through the village of Warslow. I'm onto a road which, whilst not officially a King of the Mountains, does take us up to the highest point of the stage. In this area last year, the Team Sky accelerated at the front, used a combination of the gradient and a harsh crosswind to form an elite group of 20 riders, which included, believe it or not, me. You'll often see the peloton splitting into pieces if there is a crosswind. That's because of the benefit of slipstreaming the rider in front of you. On a normal calm day, that benefit comes from sitting directly behind the rider. If you've got a windy day, the wind coming from the left, that benefit comes from sitting just to the right behind them. Of course, on a road, you've only got so much room, or the riders end up in what we call a gutter, with a string out the back. And at that point, they're having to put out so much power just to keep up with the rider in front of them. Eventually, you might just let go, and that's when the first bit happens. Personally speaking, I'd say this is the hardest climb of the stage. However, with the elite group of 20 already having been formed at this point last year, the only real action came when Jonathan Tierenlock, now of Endura, launched himself off the front to take maximum points at the King of the Mountains. This year though, the summit comes at 30 kilometres from the finish, so this could provide the perfect launching pad for the strongest riders to make their attacks. Arrived at the finish line now, and although it's in a slightly different place to last year, the profile of the final is quite similar, with a long uphill drag before a tight left-hander into the finish. In this stage last year, Mark Cavendish came into it in the leader's jersey. His team was forced into the back foot to chase down a late attack by Team Sky's Alex Dowsett, leaving him with no teammates for the finish. In the end, it was Lars Bohm who took the victory in 10 seconds and also went into the leader's jersey.